Truth TV, restoring morals, uplifting the nation.
Okay, my name is Barrister Chizoba Sandra Abo. I am the chairperson in charge of Southeast Airport and also the Southeast Women Coordinator.
Yeah, my name's Comrade Olurotimi Abaton, JPA MFR, Masses for Real. And if you need to know the best state in Nigeria, it's Ogun State.
I'm Engineer Michael Spalade Olukunle. I'm the Youth Coordinator of Ekiti State.
I still remember my humble self, Ambassador Memina Umar Sharif, the Special Advisor to Executive Governor of Kano State.
Comrade Ambassador Oliver Afomigwe Iyefia is my name, the Chairman Police Community Relations Committee, PCRC Delta State. I hail from Uroka Abraka in Ethiope East local government area of Delta State.
Yeah, this is Engineer Junaid Olatunji Victor, and let me just tell you brief things that have been happening in around FCT.
All right, yes, of course, it's yours, CKS, Comrade Dr. Kunle Shodipo, MNIMN, SCP, NIPR. Well, Truth TV, we are in Abuja, of course, and at the Federal Capital Territory. As you can see, the atmosphere, it's just cool. And this evening, we'll be talking with people from all over Nigeria, you know, trying to know what is that thing that is unique about the states where they live in. Wherever, maybe you are from the FCT, you are from Akwa Ibom, you are from Oyo State, wherever you live in, tell us what is unique about your food, about your culture, about the ladies, about the gentlemen, you know. So we just mix it up together, and then you put a little bit of politics, security, and all that, so that, of course, if I decide to come and spend my time just to come and relax somewhere in Nigeria, you convince me to come to wherever you stay, the state where you reside, convince me to come there. So what is that thing that is good and unique about your state?
Christian Daniel, an automobile engineer based in Akwa Ibom State, Uyo, to be precise, state capital. Akwa Ibom State is a place to be. Very friendly environment. Right now, it has been projected to be the best and the most cleanest state in Nigeria. And in terms of road, we have the best road network after Abuja. And in terms of food, we have the best food. Afam soup, banku, we have variety of food that you can think of. And once you taste our food, you'll be shocked. You've not been to a place like this in Akwa Ibom State in Nigeria. So Akwa Ibom is a place to be. We are very loving people, we are very friendly, and the environment, you can't compare our environment to any other environment in Nigeria. Our girls, our girls are very friendly. They are very friendly. We are good to go, and then our girls are very. We don't do in our girls. You won't find any packaging. Everything is natural. Everything is natural. From head to toe is natural. We don't package. You know, we don't do all those things you see on the internet. When you come here, come to Akwa Ibom State, all the girls you meet in Akwa Ibom State are very fresh.
Okay. I am Honorable Namo Maga Akomoshi, the Zone 4 PRO Police Community Relation Committee, immediate past special advisor to the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, and the Senior Special Assistant to the National Chairman on Special Duties. Actually, I'm from Nasarawa State. I hailed from Ezen Village, Mada Station, Nasarawa Yegon Local Government of Nasarawa State, Nigeria. Actually, I am the zonal chairman, I'm the zonal PRO of Zone 4, which comprises PCRC, which comprises Benue, Plateau, Nasarawa. And as you can see, yes, actually, we know that Nasarawa State in particular, you know, we are enjoying relatively peace because of the executive governor that we have now, Engineer Abdullahi Sule. He is trying his best in the area of security, and that is why most often you see that at least he do call for security meetings. He do his best and see that the security architecture of the state is being harnessed, and whereby all the traditional rulers, the local government, wherever there's any problem of insecurity, they will come down and sit down with the traditional rulers and other people to see that security is first in the list of his priority. And again, the Nasarawa state, you can see that is home of solid minerals, whereby a lot of mineral resources ranging from all manner of mineral resources, golds and others that are there, green and other mineral resources that you can name that are found in Nasarawa state. Even most recently, we discovered that we have even the oil in Nasarawa state, and which we are trying to see how the exploration is going to be. And for that, you can see the proximity of Nasarawa state to the Abuja, the city of Nigeria, where a lot of citizens, the inhabitants of Nigeria are residing. Those from Nasarawa, Abuja, are residing within Nasarawa state. And as it is now, you will agree with me that at least any type of fine and beautiful women, you can find them in Nasarawa state. At least handsome guys and other men, you can find them in Nasarawa state. And we are all hospitality. We are hospitality. If you come to Nasarawa, you will have that much of hospitality. And again, PCRC is thriving in Nasarawa state because we have the chairman, the state chairman, and the zonal chairman as well. You can find that at least they are from Nasarawa state at the zone 4. And because of their own activities, you will find out that at least Nasarawa state PCRC, zone 4 PCRC, we are moving and we are doing our best to continue at that level. Thank you.
Wow. I'm Ambassador Mary Samuel Joseph. I'm from Akwa Ibom State, the home of hospitality, fresh food, good comfort, beautiful women, handsome men, creativities. We have, when you come to tourism side, you come to Akwa Ibom. Security is best in Nigeria. We don't have incident of kidnapping in Akwa Ibom, no incident of robbery, but I can tell you the police are doing great work. It's a place to come and invest your money, and you have the reward. Thank you.
I'm Engineer Michael Falade Olukunle. I'm the youth coordinator of Ekiti State, and I'm talking about the good life in Ekiti. Well, in Ekiti, let's talk about the food first. Our favorite food is pounded yam. When you come to Ekiti, even when the yam is not available, you can eat pounded yam 3 times a day. We are accommodating. We are friendly. We accommodate people, especially when it comes to our chubby women, you know, chubby ladies, you know. They are accommodating, they treat you right, they treat you well. We don't discriminate. Either you are from this place or you are from this place. No, we don't do that. When you come to Ekiti, there is lifetime in Ekiti. There are resources. There are tourism where you can go. We have Kogo Sea Warm Spring. We have Holy Waterfall, Arita Waterfalls. A lot more that you want to talk. When you come to Ekiti, you have time to enjoy yourself. Let's talk about the nightlife in Ekiti. Security guaranteed. Social life guaranteed. You move from one place to the other. You enjoy yourself. I'm talking about the nightlife in Ekiti. You don't have any problem when you come to Ekiti. What do I have to say about the Ekiti? Everything when you come to Ekiti, it is like talking about it. But when you come, you see it, you experience it, you love it. Thank you very much.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, as you are watching us here, right here from our Secretariat, National Secretariat at Abuja. I still remember my humble self, Ambassador Memina Umar Sharif, the Special Advisor to the Executive Governor of Kano State. As you all know, Kano, it has been long they developed a Kano map because due to maybe I don't know the past government, but our new governor now is trying his possible best to see that the geopolitical zone, geopolitical map is taking place right away, and then anybody that knows Kano before, when you visit Kano now, you see it's different, because even at night, the security architecture, all the solars everywhere, Kano is developing. In fact, someone said when I arrived to Kano, I was thinking I'm in Dubai, because of the new development all over the places, and even the renovations of the schools, and like state of emergency, issue of school, and also the issue of security. We all know that security is everyone's business, but I must tell you that any kidnapper or any ancestor that knows that he's doing it should just resign immediately, because we have a lot of plans on ground that is coming, and all the issue of kidnappers, all the kidnappers that know, if they enter Kano, they know that they are dying, because dead people. Because I must cite example with most of the kidnappers that came into Kano. Our security agencies, that is our police, in fact, immediately they used to arrest them, and then when they arrest them, they prosecute them. The next thing we know that, so Kano is no hideout, because we have a lot of bandits, like Chadi, Niger, and other places. So all are covered by security agencies. I must confess to you, my governor also distributes 76 divisions, operational vehicles for police officers, because he believes in police officers, they can do it, and what they are doing, because and that is why we are part of them as a community policing observer, and also performing what we're supposed to do. And I must tell you that all traditional rulers in Kano State are cooperating with us, and all the ulamas are also during Friday summers putting security in their service. So a lot of things in Kano that when you come to Kano, you will just be imagined. And as I must confess to you that our governor again, you know, in his special advisor, we have special advisor in Igbo, special advisor in Yoruba, special advisor in Southwest. What is it called? This Igbo land, you understand? Like, is it like Akwa Ibom side? You understand? So can you imagine that it's in northern state of Nigeria having this? So you can see something is so special in my governor that everybody needs to know. The man is man of integrity, the man that respects people, the man that respects Nigeria. He believes Kano is one Nigeria. It's not only for Hausa people, it's for the whole country, because in Kano, we have all the languages in Kano. So that is why even Sabon Gari people are part of his cabinet. And I must confess to you that as I'm speaking to you now, all development is taking place, even in Sabon Gari. Development everywhere. People, in fact, a lot of people are even saying that this man, his 2 years achievement is more than 8 years achievement of other governments. So you are welcome to Kano. Kano is home of hospitality. In fact, the IGP's wife must confess to that, because she was in government house because they gave her hospitality. She said, my coordinator, I've been rounding the all 36 states. I've never seen a state where I enjoy myself like Kano State, with materials, wrappers, no, and a lot of things. Assalamu alaikum.
Orúkọ mi ni Ọ̀túnba Bọ́lájí Àdìgún. My name is Ọ̀túnba Bọ́lájí Àdìgún, the PCRC Zone 7 chairman, double as the chief of staff to the national chairman. I am from Oyo State, specifically Ogbomoso. I'm here to speak about my town, which I'm proud of. Ogbomojogun, ìgbésẹ̀ pé gbogbo wa májàmájà ni wọ́n ń jẹ́ àwa la jà lógun tá a gbórí ọlọ́mọṣọ́ tá a mú aṣọ Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ náà kó wọ́n lọ́mọṣọ́ òun a ó máa ṣe àárín. And what I want you to know about Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ is that it's a unique place, it's an historical place, and if you observe those days they don't even have where they said the train should pass through Offa. The reason is that we believed that we are so proud of ourselves, we don't need police, we don't need army, because the culture and the power given to Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ is worth it. When the time of Afonja came and they wanted to call Aleru, Ogbomoso disclosed that it's not possible, and that's why they diverted. And that's why I will want you to come and visit my place. You see a place called Ogun-Ojalu, where all the Fulanis drops all their canes. Those days we don't use gun, we don't use, but they use the sticks, and those sticks are not natural. Any person they hit with is falls off. But during that time of Ogun-Ojalu, when they come to that barrier, the power of the culture, when I say traditional, I don't want to use the word traditional medicine, but we all know what I'm trying to say. The power that has been before the Christian, before the Muslim. We have our culture, we have our gods, and we all call them Ogun. And that's why Ogbomoso is known for the traditional power. You see the place called Okeleri, that is where our hunters met, and you'll be able to see how powerful that is. It's Afon, where that's where all Afons are coming from. In fact, there's a stream. I want you to come and see yourself. There's one stream that called have another place called Ojagbo. Ojagbo is a place that we feel, even if you want to see your ancestors or you believe that the long time death came in, those days we always believe that that is where our ancestors, those people that our time has not reached, that's where they come to make market in the night. You will see somebody that resembles you, and you never believe that we will come duplicate in Ogbomoso. We have so many places that we call Ojagbo, Okeora. Then we have what is called Omi. That's my own place. I call it Masifa Ogun-Ojalu. That's where the first descendants of the Olugbon comes in from. And there's a stream which is so miraculous. I want you to see that stream. We believe that whatever is wrong with you, wherever you are coming from, once you take that water, you are free. So it is in my belief that when you call, it's a small town, but full of histories. I don't want to be mentioning so many things. That's why you heard there's a place that there's a miraculous tortoise that spent over 300 and something years. It's still there. And we have the ancestors of powers that are there. So it is my belief that in tradition, we should not forget that, okay, before you see, I'm not saying we should not be a Christian, I'm not saying we should, but we should not forget where we came from, because those that are having it, they are still there. You can imagine if one man can, or 2-3 people can cover the whole state, and with them you see there will not be thief, there will not be armed robbery. You can keep anything you have done down. And let me even tell you, if there's argument, they will tell you, okay, drink this water, and once you are guilty, you are gone. So it's justice, and it's automatic. So my belief is that when you want to spend holidays, call me, I'll be with you by the special grace of God. And we don't forget, even in Yelling, our new king, Gandhi, has come with the Krindul, where you see a Egungun festival. You will see somebody sitting down, Egungun sitting down without a chair. And it's marvelous. You will see somebody swallowing pepper, swallowing fire. You will blow fire and it's going to, and you can even create thunder. Man, come and visit Ogbomoso, you'll be wonderful. And I pray that one day you come and see. During my festival in December, I will invite you to come and see all these things. In reality, I believe that, take note of it, and it's not a fishy source, it's something that is physical. By the special grace of God, you see wonders.
Yeah, this is Engineer Junaid Olatunji Victor, and let me just tell you brief things that have been happening in around FCT. As far back as 2010, FCT happened to be the hub of social life. Your people are a bit tired of Lagos because of the clumsiness, the traffic, and the like. So the next point of call happened to be the FCT. But unfortunately, the Boko Haram happened to us in FCT. And it's kind of sent some shiver to the mind of people that make them to feel like, oh, let me just manage where I am. But all thanks to God for the kind of government that we have, the leadership of the security personnel, and it makes sure that FCT is now secure, better, and more re-energized. If you look at the FCT, for example, this is a metropolitan city where we have things running 24/7. And let me just put it in this way. See, I will talk about Abuja guys, the social life, the ambience, and the security. And let me start from the ambience. Coming into Abuja from the city gate, you see the ambience and the glory of God resided here in FCT. Starting from the city gate, you see the stadium, you see wonderful act of architecture where people are like, wow, and it gives room for even investment where people think that, oh, I can actually have lovely thing within Abuja here. That is about the structure and everything. And thank to God for the kind of minister we have this time around. They call him Mr. Project. Go and go about him. I'm not going to talk more about him. But now, talking about Abuja guys, if you see guys that have beards like me, my ladies, please fear them. Some of them, they are 3-bedroom apartments inside their vehicle. They have the cooking gas, they have their toothbrush, everything. They only look for public toilets or bedroom where they can shower in the morning, then also continue. In the evening, go to Usetu, you see majority of them lying up by the roadside, sleeping. So that is Abuja guy. And again, ladies, be careful. Most of them, they will tell you that they are realtor, that they are into real estate. I'm just giving you hints. I'm not going to divulge everything. Do the finding by yourself. Abuja girls. Abuja girls. Aside from I never chop, I no get transport. Fear Abuja girls as well. Because if you are not loaded and your pocket is not dripping, I will advise you just stay where you are. Or else, that dripping that is dripping from your pocket, they will help you drain it. Actually, not all. But I'm just giving you, when you see all these signs, you should be able to use your tongue to count your teeth. Then talking about the social life. We're actually, like I told you at the beginning, this is a metropolitan city. We have 2 major streets in Abuja here that they run 24 hours per day. We call it Adetokunbo Ademola and Aminu Kano Crescent. They are 2A, the 2 big A. When you get there at night, if you want to pick, you pick. If you want to park, you park. So in different dimensions. So when you get there, lovely clubs, a lot of nightlife. But I will tell you, when you want to relax, you have your money and you feel like you are stressed out, Abuja is a place for you to be. Number one, the city is secured and you have value for your money. Our food is very cheap in FCT. The same thing with the cost of transportation compared to other states like Lagos and Port Harcourt. Coming to Abuja, you actually enjoy yourself, and right from the airport, coming to Abuja from the airport, the scenario that used to play out in Lagos, you hardly can find that in Abuja here. When you be greeted or met by the tout and the likes. Apology to Lagosian anyway. But I need to tell you so that you'll be able to. We need one of you in Abuja here. Come, let's party together, let's roll together. And by the way, the weekend is fast approaching. We need to eat it up. Thanks. I still remain your humble self, Engineer Junaid Olatunji Victor. Thank you. Peace out.
Comrade Ambassador Oliver Afomigwe Iyefia is my name, the Chairman Police Community Relations Committee, PCRC Delta State. I hail from Uroka Abraka in HOP East local government area of Delta State. HOP is in Delta Central, which is a Urobo-speaking ethnic group in one of the nationalities that we have in Nigeria, the 5th largest population in Nigeria. And by the grace of God, we are blessed with natural resources. We have natural water, the crude oil. We have education needs, we have business, mogul, and top political office holder within Nigeria and the diaspora. And by the grace of God, Delta State has different ethnic groups. It's a multilingual state. And because of the nature of the Ndokwa, Oshimili, and Nyocha, you have the Jos, you have the Shekiri, you have the Urobo, you have the Ukwane, you have the Soko, you have the Jos. Name them, they are all within Delta State. So we do not speak only one language in Delta State. As such, of the 3 senatorial districts that we have, it's a way of having a gentleman way of power rotation. And amicably over the years of democracy, since 1998 to date, every part of the state have enjoyed political will at the government house in Delta State. And as such, we have beautiful ladies, we have good men, we have good meat. Urobo precisely, we have owo and starch, which is usi. We have banga soup, we have other isiriboto and others. Yam precisely is good for isiriboto, where woman put to bed the pepper soup she will take. It's called riberai. That's very good for us. We have natural resources, like I said before. Palm wine, palm fruits, they are there. Major farmers are found in the rural area, while in the major city, you have civil servants and commercial areas such as in Asaba, Ubiaroko, Warri, and we are home of hospitality. Of course, you know that Delta is a big heart, and it's also known as the finger of God. So people come from the east, the south, the north, precisely, to come and dwell and reside and do business successfully in Delta State. As a matter of fact, the best woman to marry is from Urobo land. If you don't marry Urobo woman, you cannot make heaven. And they know that the best man to marry is also an Urobo man. Any woman that marry Urobo man must go to heaven. Thank you. God bless you. I am Prince Art Ibrahim Guri from the ancient town of Gurin district, for a local government area of Adamawa State, Northeast Nigeria. I'm a Prince of Gurin. I'm a business Chief Executive Officer of Gurire Ventures Investment. My business is buying and selling of agri materials. That's the business I do for now. Let me add also, I'm a contestant for the Paramount Stool of our village. This is the third time I'm contesting it. I hope by September, this prince will be removed from my name to become Your Royal Highness. Adamawa State is well known as a Fulani state. And you know Fulani, they are good in farming and rearing. So I urge people, whoever that is in need of animals, more especially the cattle, cows, you should come to Adamawa because we have about 4 or 5 big international cattle markets. We have one in Mubi, we have one in Ganye, we have one in my community, Green, we have one in Gurore, and the other one in Sarobele. Thank you.
Thank you very much. My name is Alhaji Sadiq Momo Isa, the Assistant National Secretary and the Secretary of the PCRC National Capacity Building Committee. I still double as the Secretary of the PCRC National Souvenir Committee. I represent Kaduna State at the National Working Committee of PCRC. My blessed colleague, if you come to Kaduna, you will enjoy Kaduna, number one. Kaduna that you know before is far peaceful for now. Kaduna is a place you are supposed to visit, especially the transportation to Kaduna that has to do with railway. You can pick up a train from Kaduna to Abuja, or you pick from Abuja to Kaduna. And when you get to Kaduna, you have fun. We have Gamji Gate. That Gamji Gate is in memory of the late Premier of Northern Nigeria, Sir Ahmadu Bello Sardauna. We have other parks where you will go and enjoy yourself in Kaduna. You come to Kaduna Bridge, you will see a lot of things. Then you come to the New Millennium City, Kaduna New Millennium City, where it's happening. Yes. If you talk about night house, come to Barnawa. That's where I stay. You enjoy yourself. So SKP, you are welcome to Kaduna.
My name is Barisa Chizoba Sandra Abo. I am based in Enugu, and my profession is law. I practice law. I am the principal partner of UNI Chambers. I am the chairperson in charge of Southeast Airports Committee, PCRC, and also in charge of Women at PCRC Southeast. One beautiful thing about Southeast, especially Enugu, is that Enugu is a peaceful state. Enugu is a peaceful state, and the beautiful thing now is that this is the first time Enugu is hosting NPA conference, and it will be happening in August. So this is first of its kind. If you come over to Enugu, you're going to enjoy yourself. This is something applicable to other Southeast states, Imo State. You know, they call it enjoyment state. It's a place you go, you have your life, you have a whole lot of life, and a whole lot of things. You enjoy yourself. It's something applicable to Abia State. All Southeast states, they are all peaceful states.
Yeah, my name's Comrade Olurotimi Abaton, JP MFR, Masses for Real. And if you need to know the best state in Nigeria, it's Ogun State. And personally, to me, what you need to see in Ogun State is much of adventure. You see, Ogun State is a tourist-based center. When you go to the first place of sight is the Olumo. When you get to Olumo, you will see what is called culture and tradition in place. Because you hear stories about the war of Egba, the Lishabi story, and the rest. That is when you get to Olumo Rock. So much places you need to go to in Ogun State. You get to Adire Mall, where it is epic center of Adire attire. Because personally, Ogun State and Osun State has been dragging it that we are the owner of Adire, they are the owner. When you get to Ogun State, you know the personal owner of Adire, because you see places where all these things are made. They are made, ready-made. You don't need to have a doubt about it. And lastly, you need to go to all these palaces. The Alake Palace, that is the Alake of Egba. That is one of the sons of Oduduwa. So you need to get there. When you get to the palace, they will show you the real culture, and the real heritage is there for you to know. Then when you go to Ijebu, leaving Abeokuta to go to Ijebu, you go to the Awujale Palace, which is in place. And what you need to see in Ijebu also, they have this their agemo, and they will tell you what they do with their agemo. That's their masquerade. And what other things you need to see about their food. When you get to Ijebu, it is ikokore, and the way it is made. In fact, when we start talking about the way you can make, there are many ways. 200 or 300 ways by which you can make ikokore with series of this tinu eran and the rest, by which you mix together, or you will make it with crayfish and the rest for ikokore to be made, and you eat it with eba. Maybe the eba that is for since yesterday, they call it eba ano. That is very cool one. Then when you come back to Abeokuta, there is a place you need to go before I come to Yewa. There is a place you need to go and eat their food. That is, you go to Itoko for Father Rice. That is well known in Abeokuta. And then there is this Lafu of Egba also that is known. Then when you get to Yewa, Yewa is really blessed, and they share a border town with they share border town with Republic of Benin, where they can easily move into Cotonou and the rest. Yewa side, they have their own food also. When you get to Imeko side, they deal with Eko. They have this Eko in bundles. And then with Paraventure, when you are coming down, you get to maybe Ayetoro. Ayetoro also, you get Eko also there. So, and then the rest of all these places that you need to get to, Ebiripo. Let me be mindful of that. Ebiripo is also well known there. Ebiripo is a food in Yewa that when you eat it, you don't just eat, you can eat it with eko and the rest. So those are the areas of food that you need to know. Then Remo, coming back to Remo now. Remo is well known to be an Ijebu side also. Ilishon, Ishara, and the rest of it. When you get to all those places, they are also known to be tied with Ikokore also. But when you talk of Gari, the typical original Gari, Ijebu, you always get it there also. So those are the food that you can get from all these areas. And when you now talk of all these things you need to know about ladies, the places where you need to get ladies most. You talk of the Egba ladies, they are very good, they are very kind. When you marry them as wife, you enjoy them. Then when you get to Ijebu too, they are extravagant in nature. They spend because of their extravagant life. So many people does not want to go for them because of the extravagant life. But particularly, they love going to parties. They like going to parties and doing parties always. Then when you get back to Yewa axis now, those ones, they love farming. They are women. It is everything about business. They love to go buying and selling and farming. So those are the things you need to know about all this area. So thank you very much. Once again, I'm still Comrade Olurotimi Abata, JP MFR, Masses for Real.
Truth TV, restoring morals, uplifting the nation.